between the potatoes. Oh, look, this is potatoes. Got some more this direction as well.
Yeah.
And then yeah, man. These are the potatoes that we're all used to buying out of the supermarket.
Yeah.
And we can grow them from them same bags of potatoes that we buy.
Really?
When you have the things in your kitchen now and it starts to make up all the eyes and it starts to grow these things, if you stick that in the ground, it will grow. Because that's what I've done here. And then you multiply your harvest. You know, like, you ever hear people say one cocoa fill a basket?
One cocoa fill a basket?
You never heard that before?
No, I haven't. What does it mean?
You see, that's what they say in Jamaica. You should know that because you're from Jamaica.
Nah, big man thing, I actually don't know.
Alright, so the cocoa, that's what, that's a type of yam, innit?
Yeah.
That they eat in Jamaica, innit? And then it's just like the potato. You take one of them, you put it in the ground, and then you fill a basket with your harvest. So you can say the same thing for the potato, yeah? You can say one potato, fill a basket. But the proverb actually says one cocoa, fill a basket. You take one of them, you can even cut it in half, put it in the ground, and then you will multiply your harvest, man.
Oh, yeah. So
So you see here, I'm just having a little dig around. This is the potato that's been planted. Can see here, this is actually potato under the ground.
Yeah.
Starting to manifest, you know. We ain't gonna disturb it too much. Just have a quick look on the other side.
Okay.
Can see one there as well.
Yeah.
You wanna zoom in on that?
Yeah, I'm zooming in.
Yeah, man, right there. So boom, both sides, we got life manifesting, coming forth. So without further ado, just cover it back up.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm just trying to clear out some of this stinging nettle, man. I'm not trying to do it by hand for obvious reasons, innit? So
yeah.
Trying to shed your skills.
What crop is that there?
This is beetroot, man. The whole of this is beetroot. You know that red root, you know? They like to make juice from it and thing. They say it's a powerful cleanser.
Yeah, me see it there still.
It's the thing, I don't really use it myself, but from I have it in the garden, I'll end up using it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Beetroot.
Proper thing, bro.
Boom, right here, yeah. This is beetroot once again, but I just thought I'd show.
Oh.
Because here, yeah, just take out the weed. You can actually see the beetroot growing. It's starting to pop its head out of the ground, man.
Yeah.
All up here.
Yeah.
Starting to pop its head up out of the ground, man.
Yeah.
All of this is pumpkin, man. And
pumpkin.
You know, people forget, yeah. You see these leaves. You can eat them, man. You have certain African cultures and thing. They make these up in a stew, innit? Like a spinach, anything like that. And brethren, since last year, man, started to eat them now. And it's like, I mean, these things are rich, you know. If you look on Google, yeah, what kind of nutrients you find in a pumpkin leaf? You find a whole heap, man. And it's like, there's enough things that we're trained to use one part of the plant. But you can use enough parts of it, like the sweet potato. The sweet potato grows the sweet potato under the ground, but grows a vine above the ground. Those dark green leaves, yeah, those leaves are very rich. I used to eat those in Guadeloupe, yeah. Those leaves there, very rich. Spinach, man. Some rich leafy greens. Like enough water. Yeah, man. I don't really know what else to say, man. We've got some big ones, we've got some young ones.
Come closer.
Yeah,
alright, cool.
Boom.
Ooh, I'm in the field.
These?
Yeah.
These are the smaller ones, man. They're just coming up. So it's like by the time man starts to pick this off and ting, more light get into those and those can just grow back up, man. I just put some new seeds in the ground and ting. This is a straw, we call it mulch, yeah? Really and truly, I would have this around the plant to protect the soil from the sunlight and keep more creatures under the soil. Make it more rich, but because I did plant some smaller ones, I just pulled it back so they can have a space to grow. Yeah, man, this is spinach. A good source of iron, man. Is what make Popeye so strong. Yeah, man. Callaloo, man, even better than the spinach.
Yeah.
You understand? This is some callaloo, man. If you want fresh callaloo and you live in the UK, you have to plant it, man.
Callaloo, rotted. I didn't even know you could plant that.
Yeah, man, you can plant a lot of things over here, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Plant a lot of things over here.
What would you serve a callaloo with? Like a dish?
Me personally, or just generally?
Not you, man. Your things.
Callaloo and rice, callaloo and saltfish. Those are the main two. And then like if it was like with saltfish, green banana.
Yeah, hard food.
Yeah, man, hard food make it hard.
Yeah, make it solid.
Yeah.
Proper things, you know what I'm saying? Strong.
Yeah, man, cassava make it solid. That's what they say in Guadeloupe.
Yeah.
This is lettuce, man.
Yeah.
See, looking nice and rich and ting. Same way this one lights enough water. And then here you can see a good example of how I would use the straw to preserve the moisture. If you just take a look at this soil here, look at the colour of that.
Yeah.
Then look at the colour of this, man. It's darker, you understand? Because it's more wet. I can even feel it. This feels much more dry than this. So this is leafy greens, drink up a lot of water, trust me. You see your lettuce, you have to give your lettuce a lot of water because I've had this experience before. I've grown lettuce, especially in Guadeloupe, this used to happen to me, and when they don't get enough water, what you get is small, bitter leaves, and then you get something shoot up from the beginning, from the middle, and then the lettuce will do something that they call bolting. The lettuce will essentially produce seeds. Which is good for replanting, but for enjoyment, for eating, it's not good because you have nothing but small bitter leaves. So you have to be wary of that. These need their water. They need their water, man. I've got some purple ones as well.
Jeez, how come these ones are purple?
I don't know, man. It's a diversity of nature, you know. Some people black, some people white.
Some people...
Seeing if I can literally give you a look at the carrot forming itself under the ground. You see, this is the above.
Yeah.
This is the below.
Carrot, yeah?
Yeah, man, that's carrot. I don't want to go too deep and disturb it too much. But, you know, this is how I tend to check everything that grows on the ground. That's how I tend to check when it's ready, you know. Just give it a little dig and have a look at the size. I'm not really somebody who times my planting, you know, because everything just operates, you know, naturally.
Yeah.
Just dig in, have a look. So you can see the carrot is manifesting itself, and then
man, and you gotta love your plants, innit?
Of course.
Jeez, accuracy of that, man. Just dash the shit into the ground. Flipping out. Alright, you saying now though?
Garlic, man. You can see the same thing for the garlic. They're manifesting themselves under the ground.
Yeah.
Soon ready, man. Soon ready. Like realistically, I can take these up. You know, I'm just leaving it for a bit, and then what I'll do is I'll leave them to dry for a bit because that's what they say you should do.
Yeah.
I couldn't really tell you exactly why, to tell the truth, but you know, a lot of things we do tend to make them cure. Let them cure for a while and just dry out. You know, we ain't really got much sun for that out here, but you know.
So what you say, like, how often, say if I'm getting new into this, how often should I water my plants, or should I wait for like the rain to water it as well?
No, man, it depends what it is. If it's like a spinach or a leafy green, then you should give it a lot of water, really. Like some of these things I can't explain. So you ask a black woman about seasoning, she can't give you no recipe. She follows her intuition.
Yeah,
so
trust.
That's how
trust.
I plant.
Everything found there.
You know what I mean? There's a certain level of knowledge to it, but there's a natural vibration that we just flow with when we plant. So we use our intuition. When the rain drops, we don't necessarily need to water. But then certain things, like I said, like more water than others. Your leafy greens tend to like a lot of water. Strawberries tend to like a lot of water. But then, for example, like an aloe, it doesn't like much water, man. Some of these are more resistant than others. So yeah, man, you gotta one by one learn about your plants. You gotta experiment and then just go forward from there. With time, you get to develop your own system, because you know a plant can actually adapt itself to the way that you plant once it gets used to that, especially the seeded plants. So for example, if you harvest the seed from something that you grow, you take that seed, you plant it back, and you repeat that cycle continuously. If you cultivate that crop there in the same style, that plant eventually will start to get used to the way that you actually cultivate. So if you don't water much, it will start to get used to that. That's why you got a brethren over in France, the guy's name is Pascal Put. That brethren there, he's in a place that has like no water. He ain't got no irrigation on his farm, but because he's always harvesting his own seeds, his tomatoes are getting used to that cultivation style. And then, you know, so that's the other aspect of it. Your plants can adapt to you, particularly the seeded ones. Because this, for example, I just clone these, you understand? But they do produce seed though. So if I was to produce these seed, the seed actually brings genetic diversity and the ability to adapt. So it depends on a lot of factors, man. That might be a bit of an information overload.
Nah, that was powerful talks,
you know,
man.
One by one, learn about your plants, get experience, experiment, and just, you know, use your intuition is my advice.
Yeah, man, proper thing. Ready, yeah?
Alright, so these ones here, this is a spring onion, same way, you know. Some call it scallion.
Yeah.
But you can see it's a bit different to these ones. You know? And the way I kind of make a note of it is that this is the Caribbean one, this is the English one. Obviously that's not the scientific botanical name or whatever. But you can see these ones are thinner, they tend to grow more shoots, you know, and then these ones are thicker, they tend to grow less.
Yeah.
You know, so and these ones have a white base at the bottom and these ones purple at the bottom. So once again, just like the purple and green lettuce, you find genetic diversity within nature, you know? So we've got some strawberries just starting to form themselves, and you can see here you got a little one here, got another one further up here, and this is early on. I didn't plant these so long ago. Like I said, I don't time my planting, but I planted these only recently.
Yeah.
All these, which are flowers, potentially they can all turn into fruits if they get the right love and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right, man, so these ones, they're tomatoes, man. They're starting to get a strong stalk. Nice and bushy and thing, but really and truly we don't want them too bushy. We want fruits, man. We want flowers. No flowers so far. So I'm not really sure what went. Well, to be honest, they haven't been in the ground for too long, so I'm hopeful, man. Should get some nice tomatoes coming through. It looks like it might even be starting to flower there.
Okay.
Looks like it might just be starting to flower. So hopefully we get a good harvest of tomatoes. When you plant your own tomatoes, flavour ain't got nothing to do with, you know, the shop bought ones. So.
So are tomatoes like red on the ground, or are they different colour? And that's a dumb question, isn't it? In case you like a dumb question.
They grow on the plant, bro, above ground.
Yeah.
And they're red, yeah, but they start off as green.
Alright. Sorry. Hey, don't kill me. Hey, listen, I'm a cameraman. I don't know much. I'm trying to learn. I'm learning as well with you guys. I'm learning with you guys. You get
that
me?
just showcases how disconnected we are from nature. You know, most people think pineapples grow on trees. Pineapples don't grow on no tree.
I swear.
You know what I mean? So no, they don't grow on a tree.
I didn't even know that.
How do you think they grow?
I thought they just grow on the trees, isn't it?
Nah, they don't grow on no tree.
On the ground?
No, not underground either. Essentially, the bit that the cone kind of thing on the top of the pineapple,
Yeah.
If you chop that bit off, you peel off some of the bottom leaves, you stick the bottom of that into some water, it will develop roots. You plant that into the ground, 2 years later you have a pineapple.
Oh, wow.
Couldn't do it over here because we ain't got the right conditions, but like in Guadeloupe I see people farming pineapples, you know.
Oh wow, yeah, pineapples.
The ones here, these are red peas, man. These are red peas, kidney beans for your rice and peas and your stew peas, etc. These ones here, that same dry, the bag of dry peas that you buy when you go to the shop. If you just let them soak in water, 24 hours, come put them in some soil and just give them the water they need to get going, they will grow. So many of these things you buy in the shop, you can regrow and save money and get something organic and connect to the earth just from what you buy in your local Caribbean shop or whatever, you know?